Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Athena Amoeba. Just took a 2-day trip to Phoenix, mostly to see Slayer and Lamb of God. Had a really great time there, so here's a recap of everything that happened in Phoenix. Road tripping! Road tripping from San Diego to Phoenix is relatively easy. I wasn't driving though, so, ask Jeff about it. As far as things to see along the way, I can't really say that there's much. Lots of gas stations. The one thing we were interested in seeing is this thing called the Center of the World, which is right on the outskirts of California, right before you enter Arizona. We didn't get to stop there, but that's definitely on our list next time we travel east. It's a really interesting place. They have like a pyramid, and it's supposedly the official center of the world. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can visit a website. I'll put the link in the description below. So that's probably like the only thing we're seeing on the way in between San Diego and Phoenix. So we rented an Airbnb. It was my first time in an Airbnb. I really enjoyed it. So we left San Diego around 9 a.m., got to Phoenix around 3:30 p.m. Went to our Airbnb, put our stuff away, walked to a coffee shop slash bar slash little cafe with art and music. You're the tour guide. You're always the tour guide.
You got your pot belly sandwiches?
To the Hobnob Happy Hour. Fire hydrant. This is what I live with. I love it. They had a lot of really awesome art in the alleyways and on buildings. It was a very colorful place, lots of murals. I really enjoyed that about Phoenix as well. But then it gets more colorful too down the way.
Garfield Garcia. No. Yeah, these structures are weird. Look, they're so roundy.
They're massive. Massive round trash cans in Phoenix. Pile of shrubs in Phoenix.
Let's go. One way around here, huh?
One way. Look at that.
Oh, here we go.
Then we walked back to our Airbnb, and at that point it was already 5 p.m. Concert was starting at 6, so we ordered a Lyft right away. If you want a full recap on the show alone, watch this video here. The next day, we got up and went to a spot called Little Miss BBQ. Oh my god, this place was ridiculous. Yes. Legit some of the best food I've ever eaten. Of course, I made a whole video dedicated to our Little Miss BBQ experience, so if you want to watch that, you can watch that here. After we ate all that meat, we were kind of laid out for a little while, so we just went back to the Airbnb, chilled, and then we were like, whoa, what else does Phoenix have to offer us? So we actually found this museum that was dedicated to music. Huh?
Bass pedal?
On the bagpipe?
This little one.
Oh. Whoa. Horse jawbone. That's crazy. I'm just gonna play this horse jawbone. I know. We spent a good 3 hours there. They had this one exhibit called the Experience exhibit where you actually get to play a bunch of different instruments. They had a theremin, which I got to play with. gongs, xylophones, all sorts of interesting instruments that you normally wouldn't get to play.
This thing actually has a little bit of weight to it.
Ooh, it's got to. All right, ready?
It's like as heavy as that.
Yeah.
You next, maybe?
Yeah, me next.
Is this your first gong hit ever?
Ever. My first gong hits of the gong.
I love your face.
Love your face. I want to play with this. I was a little disappointed that they didn't have a Chapman stick for us to try out. They did have Chapman sticks on display in another exhibit, and I was like, man, why couldn't you just have one out for us to play? But I think Chapman sticks cost like $10,000 at least, so.
Looks just like a regular like 8-string, but these are the ones I want to try. Where it has the middle one, so you
Yeah.
could do it like that. Play it both ways.
Yeah, I get it. They probably just don't want someone to break it. But other than that, you know, it was fun, and it made me realize that having an instrument in your hand can be a great inspiration. I remember when I was playing guitar a lot, the guitar itself would inspire me. That hasn't been the case as of recent years, so getting to play around with all these different instruments kind of helped me feel like, oh, I still have this in me, and I might explore that and get back into music in the near to distant-ish future, but I feel like music's always been a huge part of my life, and so I feel like it's coming. I'm not there yet because I still have all these other things I'm trying to sort out and do and focus on, but I think music will be in my future, and visiting that museum did help me reconnect with that. At the gift shop, they had several little trinkets, small instruments, and I selected the cheapest ones that I could find. In the future, if I make music, these are definitely going in a song. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm really happy that we checked that out. So yeah, that's the whole recap from our little trip. That it was really great, having a little time away, going on vacation. That was the highlight of my week. Anyway, that was a fun trip. Phoenix is a great city. It's a great town if you want to hit it up, go to a show, go to the museums, go hiking, go find some food. Arizona throws down. So thanks, Arizona, for the good times. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments below what the highlight of your week was, or if there's any place that you're excited to visit in the near future. Until next time, y'all, much love.